What's up, Press On? This is going to be your workout for Monday, March 23rd. We are calling it the Corona 300. All right, so the Corona 300 is 150 jumping air squats and 150 American kettlebell swings for time. There is no time cap, and you can do this workout in any order you want. So for example, you could do straight through 150 jumping air squats and 150 American kettlebell swings. You could break it into 3 rounds of 50 jumping air squats and 50 kettlebell swings, 6 rounds of 25 each, 10 rounds of 15 each. You can kind of make it however you want, so you can have fun with it. This workout is going to be very quad intensive with the jumping air squats, very hamstring intensive with the kettlebell swings. It's also going to hit your shoulders pretty hard. So our warm-up, we're going to start with 25 jumping jacks, followed by 10 large arm circles forward, 10 medium arm circles forward, 10 small arm circles forward, 10 small backwards, 10 medium backwards, 10 large backwards. Next, we're going to warm up our hamstrings by doing some leg swings. If you're outside, you can grab onto a car, and same leg, you're just going to do 5 times. 3, 4, 5, turned over. Dynamic stretching of the hamstring. Do 5 on each leg. We're going to follow that up by a standing hamstring stretch. Still a dynamic stretch, so spread your legs, hinge at the back, cross your arms, head down, and you're just going to slide side to side like this. We're going to go side to side like that for about 30 seconds. Following that, we're going to do 30 seconds of dynamic quad stretching by doing butt kicks in place. So trying to keep your knees straight forward as you're bringing your heel to your hands. This is going to stretch out your quads. Once you get that kind of warmed up, then we're going to do 5 on this side. So 1, 2, there goes Ben, 3, 4, and 5. So just stretching out the back. You don't have to tear any muscles or anything to get a good stretch. You just want to be warmed up. Finally, what we're going to do is we're going to just do a couple of movement preps. So before we jump into the actual WOD, we're going to do some kettlebell swings. So how are we going to do the kettlebell swing to make sure we're nice and loose? First thing that we're going to want to do, if you're outside, find something relatively flat, shoulder width with your feet, hinge at your back, grab onto that kettlebell, all right? The first swing might be a little low, then it's gonna get overhead. As I'm doing this, guys, I'm corkscrewing my feet into the ground. I'm hinging, I'm never rolling. So I'm gonna hinge, I'm gonna corkscrew my feet, squeeze my butt, punch the sky. Squeeze my butt, punch the sky. You can relax at the top, but when you're in the bottom, you need to get tense. And then ride that energy back to the top, let your body relax, take a breath, ride that energy back down. Next, the jumping air squats. Jumping air squats, shoulder width. It's gonna hinge down and jump, and jump, and jump. Now you guys are gonna want to probably start doing what I call Brian Cantley squats. We'll leave a link below to Brian doing air squats in his backyard. You're gonna wanna stop shallow. I'm gonna tell you guys, take your time, go deep enough, and get that pop, pop. In the bottom, this is our new cue at Press On. Think about bringing your knees up. That will get your hip flexors working. So as I'm in the bottom, I'm not going to crash into the bottom. I'm going to focus on pulling my knees up and corkscrewing my feet and jumping. So by doing that, knees up, corkscrewing my feet, that's going to allow me to land in a nice, soft, stable position. Then I can ride that energy back up. If I crash in the bottom, I lose all the energy. And if I don't go all the way down, I get no rep to 150 times. So hip crease below knee, you're just jumping up. All right, taking your time. Like I said, guys, the workout, Corona 300, 150 jumping air squats, 150 American kettlebell swings, 4 time, no time cap, in any order you want. The cool down, walk for 5 minutes, get that blood flowing again, do 5 leg swings per each side, give yourself some quad pulls on each side. If you have a foam roller, roll out. You can also do a lot of static stretching, and you can use your kettlebell to roll out your calf, things like that. You're probably gonna have a lot of pain in your lower body after this one.
What are some modifications for this?
Modifications for this. Modifications for this would be, if you can't go all the way overhead because of a shoulder limitation, you can stop at the Russian, totally cool, no issues there. If you can't jump for any reason, you can just do static air squats, totally cool. Pretty simple movements, pretty simple modifications. Enjoy this one, guys. I want to see people posting their times. I want to see some videos, because this one's going to be a pain train. So let's do this together.